right, fool. Shit. Let it be known then. Circle tight, little.
There we go. Yo. Yo, what up? You guys can't necessarily hear what I'm just hearing what's going on, so we can add a little. Yo, what up, man? I'm live already, so if you're live, you can hit live for the 2 cents. And
We on. You guys smoke? You guys smoke weed?
I don't smoke.
No, you don't smoke right now, right?
We are gonna light up a blunt.
You want a cigarette?
No cigarettes right now. Outside, fool. That was earlier. When you see me go outside, that's what I'm doing. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing when I go outside, is I'm smoking.
Anybody watching this? I promise you, I probably smoke more weed than you have.
And that was just today.
A year ago.
How you looking, Jerm? How we looking on 2 cents?
Good.
We're live. Yo, what up? 2 cents. 2 cents, we live. We all the way live. Hey, so we're here, homie. I'm gonna go through the normal routine. We got a couple guests here today. We got guests from all the way from the hood, where motherfucker grew up, and we got a homie all the way from over there on the other side of our hood, the homie from New York. But before we get into that, man, again, 2 Cents Podcast, we live down here, Legendaries. Follow my boy, The Days and the Age. You know what I mean? Merch. You guys need anything done, anything that he's doing, man. T-shirts. You need some the DTG. You need some screen printings. You need some embroidery. You need anything, man. Holler at Days. You need some logo stuff. We'll get it together. We got boy Germ in the background. You know, you guys don't see him all the time, but this Germ dog, he's out there. He's trying to make sure the cameras is right, make sure everything's good. That's where we're at. Today,
Jeremy made his appearance last week.
Oh, Jerm made his appearance because of my fucking. Hey, bro, I'm probably like how the homie just said a second ago. He smoked more weed than all these fools. I got more problems than all of you guys. All right, my name is fucking Johnson. Shit fucking happens. I do want to jump in. I want to say something about 2 things about our TikTok shit.
Oh yeah, where's the TikTokers at? Yeah, motherfuckers right there.
We're gonna get all you fools. If you guys don't follow us on TikTok, you can go ahead and follow us. 2 Cents Podcast.
2 Cent Podcast, on TikTok.
The number 2 Cents Podcast. We're trying to take over each and every one that comes out with 2 cents. 2 cents is us. We're taking over. That's what it is.
I hit up a couple people on Instagram too. Trying to take the name, yeah.
And what they say?
They haven't replied. I think they're dead pages.
They're just dead pages.
Yeah.
So we gotta hit up IG and say, look, they've been inactive.
Right.
So, first things first. I don't want to call this like a dick riding scenario, but hey, you know what? It's a milestone for a motherfucker. So you know what I mean? Hey, this is 2 cents is for the kids. So you know what I mean? Fools Gone Wild gave us a like.
Oh yeah, that was tight.
Which one is it?
Wow.
Like I said, we're not trying to ride it, but you know what I mean? It's just a milestone that they're letting us know that they see us. So that's dope.
Real recognize real.
Real recognize real. Second thing is, let me take a shot real quick, homie. Yeah, my boy right here. And my boy, we were not in New York, homie. I was fucking with you, but we got the homie from New York here. Okay? Last thing.
On the island.
From the island.
Nice. And
we're going to get right into that. Give me 2 seconds. The next thing is, a lot of fools were on TikTok kind of clowning on me because whether I knew about it or I knew didn't know about it. But I do want to say to all you TikTok motherfuckers, all y'all was wrong and there was only one fool that was right.
Yep.
Who was talking about the McLeans. And hey, you know what? I'll be the first. I'm a man. I made a mistake. When I was telling you about the ting ting and the bing bing and the pom pom. That's what it is. Sorry, man. I know you guys don't know what it is. I'm just
It's like some shit on TikTok that was been going down in the past
week. The video I was showing you guys earlier how it was raising up and going, 3,000 or whatever likes, whatever views, whatever. But So it was talking about Dayton's. Do you guys know about Dayton's?
They twist on.
They twist on.
Not off.
They let them roll on. King's own.
Little 14-inch.
Yeah, the 14s and shit, huh? So I'm just going back on that. I believe I was talking about the McLeans, whatever the heck it's called. Hey, but the whole point of that story was the homie was rolling and that shit broke, homie. This motherfucker, remember the blue Blazer slow hat?
Nobody gets to go fast with that shit. Slow your ass down, and you make sure you handle.
Wait,
your
that's the
lift.
TikTok. Where's the?
No, the TikTok's right here. He's gonna go.
Oh,
to TikTok
okay, yeah. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck?
We're not live on TikTok yet.
Oh,
We're
I
gonna
see.
go on right now as soon as.
No, yeah, no. I was just wondering. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So the homie said he knows about the games. Anyways, the whole point of that story was, you know, how we broke down and the date fell off and we would sit in the corner.
Yeah.
It's all good. Up
It's
here,
all good.
anytime you gotta bounce, it really goes good.
Yeah, it really goes good. Now let's fast forward to today's show. We got the two guests, like I mentioned. We'll go ahead. My boy from the same side of the tracks. You want to introduce yourself? Do you want to say yourself? He's masked up. I'm gonna switch it over so y'all can kind of get some of the clips on the homie. You good, G? You good? I got you. The homie wants to say.
Happy to say what's up. This is Fekto. I represent MAK 104, some TOA, AQ, and I'm glad to be here with these, good family.
Yeah. Hell yeah, we love it. First off, what's the word of the day? Hey, mama, you can't be hijacking my show telling me when the word of the day is. You gotta wait your turn to get the word of the day. All right. Hey, can you see the homie here? Is he in there?
I can see him on the.
Okay, then good. So the homie's gonna stay. The homie's gonna stay on. Your mic is active, homie. So we just introduced one of the guests. No, he wants to stay right there. Yeah, he wants to stay right there. So it's good. You're masked up. The homie's not masked up. We introduced one of the guests.
Talk some NY stuff,
Yeah. That was the homie from my side of the tracks. From
Never been.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna give you props. Never been to the islands, but let's hear some stuff on the NY.
Well, let's go ahead and introduce the homie. Go ahead and introduce yourself, dog.
Yo, it's Avist. I rep the AU crew, Abstract Universal, out of Long Island, New York.
Tell him about your day.
How'd my day go?
Tell him about your day, my boy.
My day, in all honesty, my day didn't start for real until I wandered my ass into Legendary.
That's right.
Legendary Art Supply.
How'd you hear about Legendary?
Off Google. I looked it up. I was coming in from out of town and I was looking for art supplies / graph shop. I popped in. Man's behind the counter was kind enough to, talk a little bit of graffiti with me before these two.
Shout out Frank.
Shout out Frank.
Shout out.
Yeah, you were talking to Frank. That is the homie Frank, man. If you gotta give him a follow, aspiring sellout. He's dope, man. He's the man that handles the counter for us day in and day out. So for sure.
Alright, no doubt.
Well, we hijacked this fool. Me and the other homie were on a mission. Let's rewind a little bit before we get back up to where you were at. Me and the homie Fekto thinking about doing a collab, doing some culture stuff. That's why we was out there looking at some new culture stuff that they just put out there on Stewart and Eastern, bro.
Oh, that shit, yeah.
That picture is fucking damn. And then we come to find out
It's a female.
Did it?
I said it was a homie, and I digress. I would never judge a person, but you automatically think it's a boy, and it was a girl. So, mad ups. Let's add her after this so that we can give her props.
You got the page?
No, we're gonna connect her after this.
Okay,
That's probably why we didn't, get it right. But it was awesome to see a girl do something so amazing in the hood, where me and you constantly painted. we did so much on top of
controversial paintings.
Yeah. We capped each other. We did
charms.
We did leathers.
Charms. What's up, fool?
And then shit, right now she from city. Fucks shitty. fuck that shit. You know, like
Yeah.
doing time. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, you're doing 90, or you got to do your years. You know, on top of that shit. You know.
I mean, we were just fast forwarding into to 2022, man. I mean, like, I think ultimately we're all just artists,
Right.
one way or another. And,
Word.
And we're just trying to bring the culture, just even outside of the culture of like just graph. Like, look what else we can do, and if we can leave our mark on some of these places that are like, dang, you're driving by and seeing that, man, that tickles my fancy. Does it tickle your fancy, homie?
We never left the 104.
We never left the 104.
This the same. I think the same thing goes for any country you go to, any major place. All the industrial areas have been reused to use places to where art goes.
Right.
And that's where you fluctuate, that's where you gravitate, and that's where you express yourself. You just have to consider if you want to ask or if you don't want to ask. And, well, you know, you express yourself from there.
So, me and the homie are over there. I'm drinking the Jack. He's drinking this Pisto.
Come on,
We're
Tuki.
over there. We took a little stroll through the hood. Looked at that painting, bro. We did go live. If anybody wants to go back and check it out, some culture art, bro. And then the stonework. The stonework. Did you see it,
Nah.
bro? This motherfucker, like,
Dude, we have to make an oven. I'll tell you that. We should make an oven.
and we're making it in an oven.
We should cook. We
Meth?
should cook some.
No. I'm just going to. No. We're not talking
Would it be
about
crazy
you,
if you just like were straight indigenous and did everything but the drugs? You know.
Right.
You know, like you make a brick, but then obviously, like you know, saying you come from New York, there is a very big control when it comes to the whole union. You know, you're doing the steel, you're doing the brick, you're doing the trains, you're doing all that, and when it comes to that, there is a big mafia that controls all of that. And so if you want to get into the game, you kind of have to answer somebody, you know. And and when it comes to us, when we're painting graph, they gotta answer to us.
They got to answer to us.
Because we're catching the roofs, we're catching the billboards, we're catching the tall spots, we're catching all that stuff. But you know who's building the stuff among us? You know, know who's building those things that do it. You know, the steel. You know, so if we gotta come be part of that, you know, like then let's be.
Oh, you're talking about, okay. You had me a little bit trying to catch up to what you're saying, but I just want to clarify what you're saying so that people understand. One thing I've learned about the podcast is sometimes we're just talking, we're talking regularly. We might be in cahoots to what's happening, but somebody's just tuning in doesn't exactly know where we're talking about.
I know I went far, but you know,
you're good though. But he's just talking about, I guess he's basically just shouting out these union workers that are steel workers, brick workers, and all of these things. And the oven that we were talking about isn't for meth. It's it's for.
I mean, props to everybody the drugs that we did, but props to all you guys that made a building that we painted on.
Props to the guys who make buildings that we paint. I love it.
Word.
I don't paint illegally. Okay, it's only allegedly. But anyways, we got a project coming up where we're gonna try to get inside of this project and we're gonna try to do something. We come back to the shop. We're like, hey, well, let's go catch a spot. Let's go do that. And we come inside the shop, grab a couple cans, and we come across some boy right here.
Sick.
So let's hear one more story from the good G that came up to Vegas.
Well,
What do you think about Vegas?
Go ahead.
Today's my first day there. I walked, like I said, my day started when I walked into Legendary. I tried to check into my hotel room early. They told me to go fuck myself to wait another hour.
Yep.
And I made my way down to.
No, just.
I came straight down here.
Sorry. Fuck all the casinos. They don't let us check in early.
You're like, oh, you're letting checking in, and I'm gonna paint somewhere in your city. I'm gonna go vandalize some shit.
Right.
Fuck some shit up.
Yeah. You just gave me an hour to go.
You are a toy!